Hi, my name is Benjamin Dean and I'm the author of This Story is a Lie. When dark secrets of the perfect and popular are spilled online in anonymous blog posts, it's clear somebody wants to ruin everything. Now, I've been an author for about 5 years and I write happy, adventurous books for children that celebrate diversity and the LGBTQ community, as well as twisty thrillers for slightly older YA readers. My first YA book was called The King is Dead, and it was set in Buckingham Palace. It follows the story of James, the first black heir to sit on the throne, as he tries to figure out who in his inner circle is leaking his secrets to the press. And my second YA book, for slightly older readers again, is How to Die Famous. I think you can probably sense a theme with these titles. This story is inspired by my previous job as a celebrity interviewer, where I'd get to see exactly what celebrities are like when the cameras are off. It's set behind the scenes of a cursed TV show in Hollywood with a bad reputation, and follows main character Abel, who is working undercover to expose the truth about the show's dark past, while his 3 co-stars hide secrets of their own. These books are perfect for older YA readers looking for something a little dark and thrilling, and readers who love a bunch of plot twists. And you'll find plenty of those plot twists in my World Book Day book, This Story is a Lie, so keep an eye out for it. And my top tip for enjoying reading is to find the perfect way to read for you. Now, for me, my perfect way to read is in a nice quiet room where I won't get distracted, preferably in a big armchair, nice and comfy, or maybe even in bed where I can get nice and cozy with my quilt, a lamp for good lighting, even better if it's raining outside, and also some really good snacks and a steaming hot cup of tea. Even better, might pop a candle on just to be fancy. But that's my perfect way of reading. For you, it might be listening to an audiobook while you're out for a walk. It might be reading outside. It might be reading in a library. It might be reading along with your friends. Whatever way is the perfect way for you to read, I think is the best way to make it most enjoyable. So I hope you enjoy reading. And my favorite place to read is a very big armchair. I'm talking an armchair that is so big it's almost a sofa for 2 people. I love to spread out. I love to kind of get a quilt and a blanket and wrap myself up. I love to light a candle. I love to have kind of miserable weather outside to add to the vibes. But I think the armchair is where it all starts and where I really love to read. What I would like to read more of this year is some children's and young adult fantasy books. I tend to read more darker mystery thrillers, kind of like my own YA books. I read a lot of those, and I read some fantasies for adults, but I think some of the best works that we have are in the young adult and children's space. So I'd like to read more of those because I've kind of been neglecting them by accident lately. So that's the challenge that I'm going to set myself, and hopefully I can stick to it. I'm going to give you some recommendations for what you can read next. First up, Bite Risk by S.J. Wills, which follows a story where all the adults in a small town kind of turn into werewolves once a month, leaving the children to fend for themselves. My second recommendation is Killjoy by Holly Jackson, which is a prequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and follows main character Pip as she attends a murder mystery party which sees her play detective once again. My third recommendation is Boy Missing by Sophie Mackenzie, which follows Ellen, who has to find her cousin Harlan when he disappears on a family camping trip. My fourth recommendation is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus, which follows main character Ellery, who returns to her hometown where her aunt previously went missing as anonymous threats start to appear and another girl goes missing. And finally, I will recommend my own book, How to Die Famous, which is for slightly older readers who maybe want to take a dive behind the scenes of a Hollywood TV show with a bad reputation, as main character Abel goes undercover to try and expose the truth about the show's shady past. I hope you enjoy reading them all.